storyteller Shraddha Nigvekar from Pune, India. Today is November 14th, 2024, and November 14th is a very special day for us in India because it is celebrated as Children's Day. And on Children's Day today, my heart, my love, my thoughts go out to all the children all over the world. But today especially to those children in Gaza. And my story today comes from a very special storyteller from Gaza, a girl called Farah. She shared this story for the very first time online over Zoom in 2020, in December of 2020. And at that time, she was telling from a space which had no electricity. Today, Farah is still in Gaza, battling for more than just electricity. But she's a wonderful storyteller, and I hope, Farah, I really hope that this story, this retelling of your story comes back to you. So everyone, here is Farah's story. It's called The Fox's Tale. Once upon a time, there was an old woman who lived with her family. She was not so well-to-do, but she did own a sheep. And that sheep provided milk for her family day after day after day. So the old woman used to milk her sheep and give milk to her family for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. She milked the sheep and then stored the milk in her kitchen. Now one day, a fox found out that the woman was milking her sheep and storing the milk every single day. And he wanted to get some easy food, and he loved milk. So one night, he very carefully crept up to the old woman's house. Ta-dum, 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 ta-da-da-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. He smelled the milk and he went very closer and he started to lap up all the milk. And he lapped it all up and he finished the milk. And the next night he was tempted again and he did exactly the same thing. And night after night after night after night, this fox kept coming back to the old woman's house, to her kitchen, and stole the milk. And the old woman, that poor thing, after all her hard work of milking her sheep, she had no milk to give her family. So she was wondering, who is stealing my milk? I don't understand. I am going to catch this thief. I will hide. And that night she did. She hid. She hid in her kitchen. And she watched and she waited. And she watched and she waited and she watched and she waited and she watched. And sure enough, to-dum, 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 and she heard the slurping noises and she came right out, and with her nice stick, she went ka-chack, and she cut off the fox's tail. And the fox was like, old woman, please give me back my tail. And the old woman said, no, I will not until you return my milk. Yes, get me my milk and then I will give you your tail. Yes, go. So what could the poor fox do? That's what he did. He went off to find some other sheep to get milk from them and return the old woman what he had stolen from her. And he looked high and he looked low and he looked high and he looked low, and finally, he found some sheep in a field and he went up to the sheep and said, Sheep, sheep, please can you give me some milk? Meh. Why? Because I have to return the milk to the old woman. I stole the milk from her and now look, she has my tail. Meh. Okay, but only if you get me some fresh green leaves. Meh. Go, get leaves. Meh. And that's what the fox did. He went to the closest tree that he could find and he said, "Tree, tree, can you please give me some of your yummy fresh green leaves for the sheep? I have to give her leaves so she can give me her milk. And then I can take the milk to the old woman from whom I stole milk. And then the old woman will return my tail. Look, she has my tail. I have no tail." The tree spoke from the bottom of its roots to the top of its foliage and said, "I will give you some leaves, but go find me a man." "A man? Why? Why do you need a man?" "Oh, he needs to plow around my roots so they get some fresh air and water. No one has plowed around me and the land is very hard. Go find me a man to plow." Okay. And the fox went on to find a man. And he did. He found a man. And the man was looking at the fox and about to run away when the fox said, "Wait, wait, wait, wait. Don't run away, don't run away. I have a request. Can you please plow the land around that tree so that the tree will give me fresh green leaves so I can give the leaves to the sheep and the sheep can give me milk and I can give the milk to the old woman who now has my tail because I stole from her." And the man, he wasn't going to do work for nothing. So he said, "Well, fox, I'll plow the land, but you need to get me a pair of shoes. My shoes are all torn and I can't use them anymore. How can I go and plow the land without shoes? Find me some shoes." The fox was getting disheartened. He said, "Let me give it one more shot." And he went to the cobbler. He said, "Cobbler, cobbler, please, please, can you spare me a pair of shoes? I need to give the shoes to the farmer who then will plow the land around the tree, who then will give me leaves and I can take the leaves to the sheep who will give me the milk and then I can take the milk to the old woman who has my tail. Look, I don't have a tail anymore." And the cobbler asked him, "But why? Why did the old woman take your tail?" "Because I was stealing her milk, her sheep's milk from her kitchen." "Ah, and do you regret it?" "Oh, yes, yes, I do. I do so regret it. Please, can you give me a pair of shoes?" The cobbler was a kind-hearted man. He said, "Yes, fox, I will. I can see how much in pain you are without your tail. And since you are repenting, here's a pair of good, sturdy shoes. Take them to the man and give them to the man and let him plow the tree for you so you can get leaves to the sheep and the milk to the old woman and get your tail back." "Oh, cobbler, you are so kind. Thank you, thank you." And the fox took the shoes and he ran back to the man. And the man wore the shoes and he went to till the land around the tree. And the tree then shook hard and shook off some nice fresh green leaves so that the fox could take it to the and the sheep was satisfied eating that and she gave the fox a lot of nice frothy milk. And the fox took that milk to the old woman and he said, old woman, here is your milk. Please, please, can I have my tail back?" And the old woman said, "Yes, fox, you may get your tail back. Here's your tail. And remember now this for the rest of your life. It isn't so easy, is it, to steal. And that was Farah's story, The Fox's Tale. And it's so interesting that I hope you can hear all the background sounds I have in my story. And this is just a normal day in Pune. But my heart goes out to all of the children that are in more dire circumstances all around the world. We love you. And Farah, thank you. Thank you for your story. Thank you everyone for listening to my retelling of Farah's story, The Fox's Tale. The first time Farah ever told this story on an online platform to the world was in 2020. And she was such an awesome storyteller that she captivated the audience with all of these kinds of props, and she worked in a room without electricity. Can you imagine telling to a world platform without electricity and managing all these props, just 14 years of age? It was amazing to watch her. And she is so inspiring. And today, Farah, 4 years later, is still in Gaza and fighting a battle day after day after day for basic needs and peace. So Farah, I really hope this retelling gets back to you in some shape or form, and that it gives you some degree of joy, as it has brought joy and peace to my heart. I loved your telling, and thank you so much for telling this story to everybody in the world.